Hey, you guys, Andrea here, and since I am pretty much obsessed with everything weight loss and fitness related, especially helping horsewomen get fit to ride, I want to help you have a little bit of a mind shift in thinking about using your willpower to help you lose weight. So that's what this video is going to be about, is 3 steps to break free from the willpower death trap. And until I figure out how to be all tech savvy and have a fancy computer screen with slides and all that, you are invited into my living room with my whiteboard. All right, so let me put this all into context, let me just share a little personal story, because I've been on both sides of this. I have set weight loss goals, tried to achieve them, and tried harder using my willpower. And I know that it never worked. I always struggled, and the willpower or lack of always won out. If I relied on willpower to help me hit a weight loss goal, it never went well. The lack of willpower would always win, and then I was in the spiral of feeling like a failure. And I don't want that for you. I want to help you overcome that, to break free from that trap. So I'm going to keep this brief. Let's go through the 3 things that I have here, the 3 steps. So the first one is just to start with your weight loss goal. So let me walk you through all of this whole process with examples. So let's say today is June 6th. Let's say that by July 1st, you're going to set a weight loss goal of losing 10 pounds. Let's just make it doable, but a stretch. So by July 1st, I weigh 10 pounds less than you weigh right now. So we want the goal to be affirmative. We want it to be something that you can measure and you can see and blah, blah, blah. Okay? So start with a goal. The next thing you want to do is look at your goals. So let's say you weigh 145 pounds right now, and by July 1st, you want to weigh 135, just for an example. So I weigh 135 pounds by July 1st. Now, let's just look at that goal and then ask ourselves, do I doubt it? Okay, I set this big goal. Now, I honestly, if you're being honest with yourself, you can feel yourself go, I doubt I can hit that goal. And what I'm going to tell you right now is just to see the doubt and let it be there for a second. Because my next question for you is, can you see that it's a possibility? Is it possible for you to lose 10 pounds by July 1st? Can I lose 10 pounds by July 1st? Well, I know I doubt myself, but I actually believe, yes, by golly, it is a possibility. I could theoretically lose 10 pounds. Okay, now if you're following me at all and we stop to think about how we feel, we're a little conflicted, aren't we? We have doubt, but we know there's a possibility. So we're not going to do anything with that right at the moment. We're just going to go through this as a little exercise and just let that sit there for a minute, okay? So the third step is to ask yourself the next question, are you willing? This, my friends, is where this death trap comes in. Because if you can sit down in a nice, relaxed space where you're not going to get any interruptions, you can have a conversation with yourself. Maybe it's sitting out in your car in the parking lot for a few minutes where you don't have the kids and the husband and the work or you're somewhere alone. And you can have a conversation with yourself where you go, I have doubt. It is a possibility. Am I willing to do what it takes to lose 10 pounds by July 1st? Just calm down and go, okay, this is where I've been going wrong before. I truly have not honestly been willing to do what it takes to lose the 10 pounds by July 1st. Therefore, I skip over that whole process and I go, I'm going to use my willpower. I'm going to overcome my unwillingness to lose weight by willpower. So that is how come it is a death trap in the first place, is secretly you're not willing to do it in the first place. So then you're using willpower to go against yourself. We can see how that's a broken, flawed thing, yes? So how are these steps to overcome that? It's just through sheer honesty. If you're not willing, that's where your work begins, is to take some time. This is where my call to, where I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to leave you with this thought, this mind shift in helping you slow down mentally and go through this process so that you can set a goal, realize that yes, you have doubt, but you can actually put your faith in the possibility of it, which allows you to sort through why you're not willing. Why aren't you willing to do the work? Allowing you to break free from the death trap, all right? So I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to let you go off about your day. Take this message with you. What I want you to do is sit down and write out a list of all the reasons why you might not be willing to do what it takes. First of all, do you know what it takes to lose 10 pounds? Do you have a system? Do you have a plan? Are you willing to follow it and execute it? Maybe tap into some why power in there. Get all those juices flowing. Sit down with a notebook and a pen and just start working your way through these 3 things. Okay? That's what I'm going to leave you with. I know it doesn't seem like much, right? It doesn't seem like I've offered any earth-shattering thing here, but honestly, I have. And when you take the time to sit down and go through this yourself, you're going to see what I mean. All right, so I'm going to leave you with some resources because I didn't make this stuff up, darn it. I have been on this path for a long time, you guys, and I've worked really hard. My goal is to help you kind of shorten the learning curve a little bit by me sharing some things that maybe some of these bigger, broader plans don't share, so that you can see that I'm just like you, a regular mom with the kids and the ranch and the horses and all that stuff, and I got busy everything, and I spend a lot of time studying on this stuff, breaking it down into little pieces that help you do what you need to do. So as you're sitting down going through this and you realize you need to do the work that it takes, I am going to share 3 resources, which page did I write them down on, that I used to kind of have these little mental aha breakthroughs, because that is what you're looking for. That relief that you're looking for is in those aha moments, not in some big result of scale at the end. It's how do you get that result? It's through these little mini aha breakthroughs, and that's what I just feel compelled to share with you so that you can have those. So resource number 1, this one is Brian Tracy does a phenomenal job on helping you understand how to set goals and understand how to figure out what it takes to achieve them so you can figure out if you are willing or not. I love his book called No Excuses. The second book that I'm going to share with you is called With Winning in Mind, and that's by Lanny Bosham. He was a multiple gold medalist winner who studied winners to figure out what it takes to achieve things. His book I highly recommend. I'm not saying go out and get all these books all at once, but I can't help but share my resources. The third thing that is still of value to me today, I read a long time ago, it's called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Covey. There just is no, there's a lot of shiny objects out there, but until you sit down with yourself, roll up your sleeves, and do the work to work through what's going on inside of you, no external thing is going to work until you figure out the internal. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. If you have any questions or comments or things to add, please just share. I want this to be a community feel, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Okay, bye guys.